Hey everybody!
Hi.
Welcome to
Hello.
My Name Channel Live Hangout. Every week at 4 p.m. Eastern, we hang out with some of our favorite people from the internet that do comedy things. And today we have our friend Chris Donahue. Hi,
Hello.
Chris.
Hey,
and Sam
what's
Schechter.
Hello.
I said your last name right, didn't I?
Yeah.
Boom! Did it. Guys, I can go home
It's
now.
not hard.
It's not hard.
forced your name to be Sammy, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm the only one that calls you that.
Person. Yeah, so Chris and I always want to say Sammy now because I hear it from him. They have a web series together that they have launching the second episode of, right?
Chris and Sammy present How to Live Together.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that in a minute, but also just say hello to you guys in the chat. Right now we have
Chat.
Liz Lewis, and it has been a long time. Hello, Liz Lewis. Welcome back to watching the show. It's a, hangout where we talk to you guys. So that's what we're doing. And DJ Mystico is here. Hi, DJ Mystico.
Hey.
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 Hey. How you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Great. Yeah.
Great.
One
yeah.
word answers are the
Wonderful.
Wonderful. I'm just
Can't
gonna repeat
complain.
anything.
That's 2 words.
I can see why you guys work well together with that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this web series, guys. This is kind of like a season 2 of Chris Donahue Presents How to Be a Man, kind of. It's not the same thing. Tell me more.
Basically, How to Be a Man ended with me getting kicked out of my apartment and
Fun.
moving in with Sam, and
Whatever.
yeah, Sammy, and yeah, now that's what this is us living together. We're presenting how to live together.
Your apartment that had kind of not this brick wall, but a very familiar
like,
wood
more like
paneling.
that. Yeah, yeah,
If you
similar.
watched My Name Channel Live back in the day, you might see familiar, but it was just purely
Yeah.
coincidence. Same architecture.
Same architecture.
Yeah, same architects.
Yep.
We're gonna have some questions coming in. Caroline Bell asks, do you actually live together?
No,
No,
we
not at
don't.
all.
How many times has somebody asked you if we're actually dating?
Not that many.
Not recently, yeah, but I've been
Yeah.
asked like 3 or 4 times at least.
No, we live. I live in Queens, and he lives in Brooklyn.
Yep.
I live in Brooklyn too. What?
Yeah.
Queens is
Okay,
cool.
okay.
Ha, we're fighting.
All right.
We're fighting now.
2 against 1. What?
Yeah.
What?
So you guys are doing this new season. How did you first meet up then and start doing this thing? If you both live in a tale of 2 boroughs. And,
Okay, perspective 1.
Yeah.
It was a Friday night.
Yep.
About, I don't even know when it was. December, January, who knows? But I was
It was
with.
November. Wasn't
It
right?
was November. And I was with some friends who went to Penn State and had friends from kind of all over the place. And we went to a bar in the East Village. And one of the roommates was like, oh, yeah, he does comedy stuff. And
And then we started talking,
We started
and that
talking.
was me, and then we started chatting, and then
we
I got
talked
a-
and then we chatted.
Then I got a
In that order.
Facebook
Very
friend
important.
request, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Who's this?" And then
Oh.
I was like, "Oh,
After
it's this
15
girl."
minutes of Facebook stalking.
Yeah.
How did you?
After refreshing my memory a little bit from the hazy Friday night.
Okay, I see where this is going.
It was at Idle Hands Bar though, which is an awesome bar where I go to emo night.
If you like basements, it's the
Yeah.
place for you.
I love basements.
And my roommates have a party there tonight called Noise Collective that if you're a New York City musician, you should go to and hang out.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They take up all of Idle Hands actually. It's like it's becoming a huge
Everyone
organization.
goes to make noise and hang out.
If
Yeah.
you have a bar
Idle
looking
Hands.
to sponsor a show that has a basement, I don't
Idle
know.
Hands.
Trying to get sponsorship.
If you want to have a party, Idle Hands. Shout out to Noise Collective.
Great. So then you guys started working together. You obviously appeared in a few episodes of Chris Donahue Presents How to Be a Man.
Yep.
And then now we're on to the second season.
Yeah.
And you guys are now living together because you got kicked out of your apartment.
Yep.
I'm following the continuity here. I could update the
yeah, you
Wikipedia
got it,
page
got
for
it.
it. Yeah.
That'd be cool if we
Is
had a Wikipedia
that would
page.
be really
I don't.
weird.
I'm not saying I'm championing Wikipedia page, but you never know.
I will say my favorite Wikipedia page is the sweatpants Wikipedia page because the main picture is like 2 guys in college holding glasses of wine.
In
sweatpants.
sweatpants? Nice.
Check it out.
Check it out. Look it up. Guys, we're going into your backstory so deep here. I love it. The
Sorry, yeah.
mythos.
Right before the show, we realized that tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of the premiere of Chris Donahue Presents How to Live Together. It's a Valentine's themed episode. You should go check it out. A whole year, you guys.
Oh,
That's 365 days
What?
if you didn't know.
If it wasn't a leap year, which
Which it wasn't. Was it?
I don't know.
Maybe.
You guys,
Who knows?
Your communication with each other is on point. You really, it is like. So
Yep.
you guys premiere a new episode tomorrow, but
We
we're
do.
going to premiere it today and
are.
now.
Right
So
now.
tell me about it real quick. This
Well,
episode.
I've always thought it was funny how girls will go to a lot of different
Story time.
challenges or lengths to cover up things they're doing in private in the bathroom.
I see where you're going with
Yes.
this.
And you think that it sounds loud in the bathroom and you're like, I did it. But you can really hear everything outside the bathroom.
No matter what.
It's just the laws of sound. And
It's an echo chamber. The bathroom is just one large
Yeah.
echo chamber, and you're barely muffling it with the door.
if you know science, you'll know what an echo chamber is. But if you don't, look it up.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Good segue.
So yeah, it's
Good.
called Bathroom.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's what it's about.
Leave us some comments in the chat, but we're gonna check it out now. Here's the new episode.
Here it is.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
6 slices of pizza, Sammy? Really? You're awesome, but you suck. 6? Now you have to convince your boyfriend that you just moved in with that you're definitely not taking a shit. You're not. Can't know, you can't know.
Did you say something?
No. Nope. 6. Sammy, you're a genius. I'll never know. Just figured I would blow dry it and straighten it while I was in there, you know?
Sammy, I know you're taking poop.
Bye.
That's great. I dig it. I mean, I saw it before too, but I get to watch it again, and you guys will get to watch it tomorrow on the YouTube page. What's the YouTube page for again?
YouTube.com/Chris Donahue is a man.
Yes. And Liz Lewis actually said this sweatpants wiki page is phenomenal.
It is.
I want to know more about the sweatpants wiki
I want to
page.
add my own pictures to it.
Yeah.
And really just make it my own, you know, and maybe link it to my website.
Put it on your
Or
resume.
Paul Rudd in sweatpants.
Paul Rudd in sweatpants.
You
and
don't
I'll tag
already
it as myself.
curate the Wikipedia page for sweatpants?
No.
Well, you need to Wikipedia.
You don't Paul Ruddy. Never mind.
I don't know what that meant.
Never mind.
I don't know.
I was making a play on already by saying Paul Ruddy.
You don't.
Already.
Can
I'm
we,
glad we can agree on this.
we
Let's
can,
move on.
We can cut this out in
Yeah,
post, right?
Yeah, you know, we'll cut it out before the actual show airs. Wait, we're live.
Oh, wait.
What else we have? Sid, I don't know why he's asking this question. Sid Singh says, what's your favorite sandwich? It's a good question.
I have a lot of opinions about sandwiches.
You go
so-
first.
Really?
She
Yeah.
loves a good sandwich.
I love, yeah.
It's very
Bread.
important. Like the bread, there's so many types of
There's
bread.
so
out
many
there.
different things you can put in them. It's like the food of opportunity, which is normally recognized, I think, as grapes because there's a lot of options. But I think that there's more options with sandwiches.
Grapes is considered the food of opportunity. Usually that's
Fruit of
weird.
opportunity.
Oh, fruit of opportunity. Right. I thought you said food of opportunity. I was like,
I
it's
did.
like it's like America, but food. Oh, okay. Now you're just.
Never mind.
Boy.
My favorite sandwich.
Yeah.
What I wonder is, does a cheeseburger count as a sandwich? I don't think it does.
Ooh, I don't think
I
so
think it's its own
either.
category. But if it doesn't count, I'd have to go with, you know, there's a place called Porta Subs on the West Coast, and
Oh, okay. West Coast. Florida
it's
subs.
pretty
yeah.
much the best.
Mhm.
So
All right.
you're
okay.
in Utah, Nevada, or California.
I
You
just
can
like
go.
a good BLT with some mayo on it. Or
Cool.
anything else, really. I mean, anything meat, lettuce,
Yeah,
mayo.
that's
I agree with that too,
BLTs
but I
are
also have a soft spot for grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
But is that like considered a
just
sandwich,
more-
or is it?
I think it's its own category.
I love
Okay,
grilled
then-
cheese, but if I'm going to make a grilled cheese, I'm definitely going to throw some bacon,
Then a
some
smoke.
mayo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for
How
sure.
about smokehouse
Gotta have the
turkeys from
mayonnaise.
Panera? That's me. That's like the
yeah.
most unhealthy sandwich, and they pull it out of a drawer and.
The grilled cheese at Panera mixed with the tomato soup is great too.
Oh my
Don't
god.
like tomato soup very much.
Get out of here.
Too much of a,
Weirdo.
yeah, I don't know.
Somebody else scold Chris
Just a
about
tomato-
his tomato
ugh,
soup hating
that tomato
self, at
base,
least with grilled
yeah.
cheese. But all right,
I
so
need a good bowl of chili instead.
Yeah.
Yum, yum.
would you have known that about him though? That his that his favorite, or that he didn't like tomato soup?
No.
Really?
No.
Well, great. This is going to segue really well into my next segment where we're
Great.
going to play the newlywed game.
Oh, nice.
You guys, because Valentine's Day is on Friday, and
It
it's a
is.
relationship show, and, you know,
Yes.
themes. It all ties together. So I'm going to ask a question, and what I'm going to have one of you do is write down an answer. And then the other one will guess what they think the other has put as the answer.
Right.
Does this make sense? It's
Yeah.
all crazy
Yeah,
logic.
new
we
newlywed
were all
game.
alive in the 70s.
Yeah.
We know.
And you're going to write it
I have
down.
grandparents who watch reruns of the Newlywed Game.
And you're going to write it down so that we know you're not cheating. So let's start with Sam. Here you go.
I fear I'm
God.
going to do very poorly.
I can't wait. I can't
We haven't
wait.
spoken
And
in a while.
also, this, like that matters. Like the questions I answer, like you check on a daily basis. Hey, Nina. Like,
Did your favorite sandwich change or?
I'll tweet it.
My bad.
yeah. So, also, if you guys have any other questions you want to ask, because these are like there's no wrong question to ask in the Newlywed Game unless there's an answer that's definitively no. Even then, it's not incorrect. Leave it in the chat. Leave a Newlywed Game question in the chat for them to answer. But for right now, stop looking at my
Sorry.
paper, man.
I'm nervous.
All right, you're nervous.
No.
Well, that's good. That's what this is about. You're gonna score. You're gonna earn points for this. So let's start with an easy one. I'm gonna softball you into this. What do you? Okay, so what? Write it down when I say it, but don't look.
I'm not looking.
What
I'll
do you
look right
think?
in your
Lean
eyes.
over towards me. What do you think Sam's favorite food is? Write the
Oh,
answer.
that is so easy.
Yeah. Well, write it down first. I told you I was gonna softball you. I want you guys to do well. In the meanwhile, I'll say Liz Lewis says tomato soup is the worst, and then DJ
Oh,
Masiko
yeah.
says tomato soup is all right. So I guess we have some Chris Donahue sympathetic people.
You know what's cool about America? You can feel all you want. That's great.
DJ Mystico's not from America. He's actually from Australia. But
Well,
okay.
that's great too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Australia
Good.
is cool.
All right. So what's the answer?
Pizza.
What'd you write?
Pizza.
Yeah. that
Woo!
was so- that was a great
Congratulations!
one.
You
That
win
was
one of these
easy.
Hershey Kisses you
Oh,
brought into the
nice.
office.
I didn't bring. Yeah, I brought him in.
Yeah.
Oh, I win it. Okay.
You showed that you made them. You're already messing this game.
I'm
Great.
the best. Okay.
All right, Sam. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna jumping off the pizza one. This is gonna be good. I think this might be a harder one for you,
Oh,
but all right.
great.
So, favorite pizza topping. That's that's a tough one, you guys. That's
Just
that's-
one?
yeah. What?
Just one topping. Okay.
Yeah. If you had to pick just one, and let us know when you're done. But until then, Sam, you gotta think about it. What's the favorite topping?
You know, we ate a lot of pizza during the filming of this show,
Yeah.
and I don't ever recall there being toppings, but I'm still gonna guess something
I'm ready
along the
now.
meat line.
Okay, something on the meat line. That's a good guess. You can just.
I'm gonna just go for it and
Yeah.
say like a sausage.
All right.
That was my
Close
second
enough.
guess.
You
I
wrote it
knew
really
some
enough.
meat.
You wrote it really
Oh,
small.
sorry.
It's pepperoni.
Specifically those, you know
Okay.
those curly kinds that like, they curl when they kind of form a bowl.
They get crispy. And
With like grease
Sure.
in the middle. Oh, those are so good.
Did you know he used to work at a Pizza Hut?
No.
2 years.
I
baby.
knew that.
2 years.
I'm glad I'm not playing this game.
I used
You
to
know
save
what?
so much dough.
You also get a kiss.
I dropped mine on
Anyway.
the floor. But
Yeah, you don't get one anymore, but he gets one. So, all right, let's see if we have any
Sponsored
other
by
newlywed
Hershey.
questions for people yet. All right.
I want to say hi to
Ooh,
Jason. Hey,
this
Jason.
is good. Oh, hey, Jason. You know Jason?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's my roommate.
Awesome. Glad he could watch. Thanks for watching. DJ Mystico actually has this question, so we're going to try to throw this one in there. And he says, Q, Sammy, what's the meaning of Chris's number tat on his chest?
Oh.
Wait, that's not a question you can really answer in Newlywed, can you?
Wait. why
Wait, do
not?
you think you know the answer?
No,
You should guess it then.
but I'm gonna guess.
Okay, go for it.
Do you,
This isn't really like how Newlywed works, but we'll do it anyway. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah it does.
No, it's because it's supposed to be something about me.
Oh
Yeah.
right.
Just write it anyway.
Okay.
Well, we could have skipped that one until.
Nope, we already, you know what,
Yeah, whatever. It works. Whatever works.
Jason said bacon for your pizza topping, which is,
I do. That would be second probably.
yeah.
That was my third guess.
Oh, well,
Pepperoni's just classic.
I-
or like
I
extra
agree,
cheese.
pepperoni
I
is-
really like a chicken bacon ranch pizza.
See,
though.
I'm more of like a black olive person
Stuffed
when it comes
crust.
to pizza.
Okay, so you wrote
Oh,
down this
yeah.
answer. This is kind of
Yeah.
flipping the game around a little bit, but go ahead and tell us what you think the answer it means. How old Chris actually is. Is that it?
No.
Oh.
That would just change everything. It's actually the address that I lived at in college
Oh.
for a year with Jason and some other friends.
Wow.
And I love all 6 of those boys so much that 2 of the 7 of us got tattoos, and the rest don't love us. And
Really?
Actually, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's there forever. But quick addition is
Yeah.
that it's a number 62, and Carmelo Anthony just scored the most points in any Knicks game, which was 62 points. So I've been telling people that that's what it means.
That's pretty solid that you can do that now.
Or one more, sorry. Also, I tell people that it's the year my dad died, and then when they're like, "Really?" I say, "No, that's stupid. I was born in 1988." So that one's pretty funny too. My dad didn't think that was funny.
I'm gonna actually have Sammy write this one down. Yeah, that is
Okay.
very funny if your
Well, I
father's still
get a
alive.
second
Because
turn.
you get to guess this time, and now you get to
Okay.
actually write an
Right,
answer.
right,
Because I
right.
feel like I kind of screwed up that game a little bit. Post more
You messed up,
questions
Nate. You
in the
messed up.
chat.
You
You
blew
know
it.
what? Threw me off by the way you phrased it. But also, Emily Engelhart left a question. She said,
Is
"Sam's
that your
ringlets look amazing."
Thanks, girl.
That's not a question.
It is. No, it was a comment.
Yes.
I didn't say it was a question, did I?
Oh, I think so.
You know what?
But either way, the answer is yes. They do. They look amazing.
So, all right.
He got it
Sam?
right. Okay.
All right, this might be a little tougher, but if you had to guess what Sam's catchphrase would be if she had one, what would it be?
If I don't already have one.
If you have one, write it down. He has to guess, so write it down. And once you've locked in your answer,
Unless you
you can
don't,
guess. Take the time.
That was okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, she wrote it, so she has one. So you got to.
Is it pizza with an exclamation point?
No.
Let's see it then.
Sick.
Sick. That's your catchphrase.
I didn't realize that I said it until my writing partner Becky pointed it out. She was like, "I say dope all the time, and you say sick all the time." And I was
That's
like,
cool.
"Really?" And then I noticed that I do. So.
Man, you're doing better.
That's a
at
good
this.
guess though. Pizza, right?
Yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah. Pizza.
And maybe it was like the me that
Yeah.
you met.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. You guys are doing really well at this, though. I'm surprised. This game, you know,
We know
I
each
feel
o-
like
we know each other pretty well.
I feel like this thing isn't really indicative of relationships either. But you gotta play something.
You
You
gotta
want to
play
test
it.
You have to do something when you test relationships, you guys. And this is what we're doing. All right. So Chris, I'm gonna need you to write this down.
Okay.
Sam, I have. What do you think Chris's favorite hangover remedy is? Write it down first.
Favorite remedy
time to think about it.
and wasted the night before.
And also, Emily said no, but really, and I'm sure she's talking about your ringlets
Probably.
and
Thanks,
how pretty
girl.
they are.
Favorite hangover remedy.
I'll tell you what mine is right now.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
2 Advil liquid gels, and it used to be a vitamin water revive until, I don't know, I just stopped buying them. But the Advil liquid gels still yes.
I take those the night before.
What?
And then when you
Does
wake
that
up,
work?
you don't have
Absolutely.
a hangover.
That's
Yeah.
scary. I should do that.
You should. It's amazing.
I bet it's, but yeah, I bet I save myself like the half an hour of why in
Yeah.
between.
Keep that Advil by your bed, and when you stumble in
My
wasted.
dad taught me that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks,
Important
Dad.
life lessons, y'all. Okay.
My dad's so awesome. Both my parents are so awesome.
Good thing you make jokes about your dad.
Yeah.
That's mean. Anyway, Sam, are you ready to guess?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I think it's sleeping into like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then getting something like greasy food, like pizza.
His eyes lit up. Let's go. Let's see it.
Or bacon,
Bacon,
egg,
egg,
and
and
cheese.
cheese.
Ah!
And I drew a picture of me eating.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, kind of.
Wait.
I'm an artist.
Wait.
It's like half. No, it's this way. It's half
Are
my
you-
face.
Oh.
That's the.
Oh, I
there's
see
my
it
teeth.
now.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's eyes.
Yeah.
You really think
That's
your eyes come out
horrible.
of your head a lot, don't you?
They do look.
I see.
Yeah, but
Alright.
I feel like that counts. You said greasy food.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so we have some more questions in here. Jason asked if those are the Hershey Kisses you took from his room.
No,
Okay.
I ate all those. Well, I didn't eat all of them,
At least
but
he's
all the
honest.
ones that. Yeah, and a lot of peanut M&Ms.
Ow.
I haven't
So-
taken any while you weren't there, though, Jason.
All right, this is going to be something you have to write down, and
Yeah.
you have to guess.
Okay.
Where was Sam's first kiss location? Where did it happen?
State or specific place?
Anything you want for this. So I would say
Oh, what
go specific for the sake of fun.
Okay. It was.
Where was my first kiss? Oh, yeah.
You don't know the answer.
No, I
to
do.
this?
I do. I'm forgetting
Oh,
a part
so
of
many
it.
first kisses.
Do your best. Do your
Um,
best. Yeah. How many has Sam told you about that you know the answer to? That's a question for the ages. And until then, let's see what's going on in the comments.
Let's.
C-Rob. Crob says, hey, you guys, I like you people. Great. Thanks.
Oh, we like you too, Crab.
Yeah, we like you too, Crob. I like your name. Because I almost read it as Crab.
June, who's... Never mind.
Rachel Berkey says, is there any candy hiding in the studio?
Oh, you brought the whole bowl?
I stole it. No one can eat candy while we're working. Well, they
Except
can.
for me.
Yeah.
Well, us three. And June.
Yeah.
I remember what it is now.
Did you just erase it?
Yeah, well, I remembered what
I
it
think
is.
Crob just guessed what yours was, and he said under the golden arches.
Do you mean McDonald's?
I know, that's what it means. You guys, pretty big. DJ Mystico guessed on her lips, which is such a literal answer.
That's true.
Okay. That's a good guess.
I think I spelled it wrong, but
All right, are you ready with your guess, though?
this is so weird.
You had so long
I'm
to
trying
think
to,
about it.
yeah, but now that she said, I think I spelt it wrong. It makes everything like way. I was gonna say on a school bus, but unless you don't know how to spell school, that's my guess.
School bus. Same. Dorney Park laser coaster.
Whoa!
I don't even know what that is.
My first kiss was on a camp trip,
Oh, nice.
and we went to an amusement park. I think it was called Dorney Park. I could be making that up, but I think that sounds right. And it was a big yellow roller coaster, so you kind of got the color thing right. School bus.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but
There's a
it was
connection
right before
there.
we went on the roller coaster.
Not bad.
That's
not
cute.
bad.
Do you talk to the person anymore?
No, I know his name though.
Never again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Justin Sachs.
You didn't have to say it. Wait. It was,
What's up, Justin Sachs, if you're
It makes
watching?
it so much funnier because it was like
I don't know.
we're all a bunch of Jews going to summer camp.
I know what that's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
should
can't
best.
count
I'm gonna
one of
step away
those.
from this conversation. Cause I
Did you
can't
just eat
really-
that?
Yeah, it was delicious.
All right, I got another one here. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Just get ready to write it down.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What do you think Chris Donahue's favorite beverage is?
Beverage is beer.
I mean, you could go more specific if you want. Just gonna go with that. You gotta give him time to write it down. Until then, Matthew Ellison
stick
says
with
what's
it, like,
happening. We're
that's
doing
it.
a live hangout, Matthew Ellison. That's what's happening. Hi.
Hey, Matt.
She was right. I was
Whoa!
totally gonna write that down. Anyway. Yeah. What's
kind-
better than like a cold brew?
Bonus follow-up. What kind of beer?
A
What's this
cold brew.
A cold brew.
thing? Is that a thing?
That's what he just
Yeah.
said on
I
accident.
just stuttered.
I like calling people out when they stutter.
Thanks.
Ellen May said, "Love you, Sam. Love
Hi,
your
Ellen.
college buddy, Ellen."
Wow, that's cute. All our
We're
college
roommates.
buddies are here.
We were roommates
All
for
of you
Christmas
have
year.
like
Jason.
roommates and college
Jason.
buddies and stuff
Yeah.
rallying for this.
Got work friends in
And I
there.
also have a lot of people posting in Russian right now. Can you guys read Russian?
Ooh, no.
Well then, we're not gonna talk
Olympics.
about it.
Google
We're talking about the
Translate.
Olympics, right?
Google Translate. Google Translate. Google Translate.
Well, I'll do that while you guys do this next.
Is it her or me?
It's you, right?
Baby, it's you.
All right.
You're
So,
one. Okay.
what do you think
This
Sam's favorite activity is?
Yeah, just like in general.
Yeah, but wait till you give me a second while I run Google Translate, and we'll figure this out because there's a lot of these coming in now. What time is it over there?
Party time.
Someone this translated to max stop, which I think means make it stop. There's
I have
another one on
some
here.
German
Hold on.
friends, but I assume that's not them because
Bait e-ball. I feel like this is
debatable,
probably
maybe.
I'm just Google Translate. You're doing wonders for me here.
How's Sochi?
One
That's
says
high, probably.
hi. That one's probably high. It says
Hi.
HUI. Hoi. Ooh, question. Hold on. There's a question on here from
Ooh.
someone that I need to.
Oh, I can't wait to see
Okay,
what the
this is-
question is.
You guys, we're breaking language barriers.
Breaking
Someone put for garbage is this? Yes, it is garbage. No, I don't mean it that
Welcome
way.
to our lives, they're garbage.
Crob guessed your favorite activity is playing dead.
No.
I was just gonna say
How
like
boring. Unless you like it, then that's cool.
writing and improv and doing comedy stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Yay! Comedy or eating, they're a tie. I like it. I like it a lot. Matthew also guessed hanging out with buds and brews. That's my favorite.
That's pretty much what
activity,
comedy
Matt.
means
I love
also.
buds and
Yeah, there's a lot of that too. And playing dead could be a part of it too.
Yeah, have you ever
I've done
played
it
Dead?
in
Yeah.
a scene, yeah, sure. There was one time, Ramsey, who was in an episode of this, he
And was on
And
the
was
show.
on the show too.
and was on the
ago.
show. That's right.
Yeah.
He was at an improv show and they killed him in the scene, and he was laying on a bench in front of me, and his arms were like on either side of him, and I could tell that the blood was just like rushing out of his arms. And he was in so much pain, so I folded them across his chest.
Oh, that was nice of
Talk
you.
about like answering the needs of your scene partner. Just like,
I wasn't even on the team though.
Oh,
I
you
was
did?
just watching the show, and I felt bad.
I would
So
have left him if I were you.
Sophia Redkina says, "Hi from Estonia." Hi,
Hello.
Sophia from
Hi.
Estonia.
I live in
Holy
Astoria. That's pretty close. 2-2.
Oh yeah.
Two.
We don't even live near each other in Brooklyn either.
Yeah, Brooklyn's,
But so that's the same, I guess.
Brooklyn's. I just got a splinter.
Oh, be
Ruh-roh.
careful. This table is
No.
wooden. Peterson Cinema has a
Oh,
question.
what
We're not-
up?
this
What's
isn't
up,
dating
Dean?
game.
What up? What up?
Hey, Dean. It says, what should you do on a date if you spill an entire glass of wine on the girl? This might be a good question for you because I don't know what you do if that happens.
You
Okay.
give your answer and then
You give yours.
Yeah.
Okay. I think if it's going well, and you spill the glass, if someone spilled a glass of wine on me and the date was going well, I'd probably laugh and it's
Play it
just,
off like-
you just spilled wine. It was an accident. And if she gets mad at you, she's not worth it.
yeah, I agree. I would just laugh about it probably and be
Yeah,
like, oh my god,
and
I'm so sorry. And then I would
apologize.
start sweating a lot and like
Yeah.
laugh, but yeah.
Ask for some seltzer water.
Yeah.
Dean, why do you
try-
ask?
Try to help clean it up.
Did this happen to you?
Dean-
Are you in the middle of a date right now?
Are
and
you-
You've turned on this show?
Oh my
We have a
gosh.
bigger problem to talk about, okay? It's why your date
Focus on
isn't
your
also
date.
watching the show. Or unless she is. Maybe that's their date.
Maybe.
They're just watching the show. That's a
Kiss.
sad.
Kiss.
Right now.
Kiss.
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 Kiss. Kiss. We
Kiss.
have no way of
Kiss.
knowing if they're kissing or not.
No.
Unless he is like, and then like type it.
There's another thing I need to punch through Google Translate here, and it says, "Oh, that's swears." It's
Wait, what's the Russian? Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Huh. They said a bad word.
It's you're being mean. That's
People in
fine.
Russia aren't.
I don't know. Roseanne Lies asks, "What would you prefer to get on Valentine's Day? Chocolates or an edible arrangement?"
What's an edible arrangement? Is that like fruit?
Okay.
Is that,
No,
is
there's
that
an
like
opinion
fruit
here.
and
It's,
flowers?
yes, and
Okay.
it's amazing.
I've seen it
Chocolate.
before.
No, I just
right?
think they're so cool. It's like they.
It's because it's like giving flowers you can eat, right? Because it's
Yeah,
like
it looks
here's
like
a
a
cantaloupe that
bouquet.
has it's like
They're
a
all
rose.
made out of fruit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So chocolate.
There are some with chocolate covered strawberries
Oh.
and stuff like
Oh,
that,
that's
though.
nice.
So if you can get the best of both worlds, I'd say edible arrangement.
I like food.
I like chocolate, like more than fruit.
Yeah, but those chocolates that you get on Valentine's Day,
Oh,
they're always
yeah.
filled with mysterious things. I know
Yeah.
they have like what's in them, but they're all kind of weird.
I don't want to read a map while I'm
yeah.
eating candy.
I just want to eat them.
Unless
Yeah.
it's a Candyland map.
You shouldn't eat the map.
Yeah, you shouldn't eat.
It's cardboard.
Want to read a
Shouldn't
map. Dean's follow-up question was, "How do you kiss a girl?"
Just,
How do you
never mind.
kiss?
Get in there and
Just go
try
for
to
it.
let your face do.
You can
this.
ask, but that's kind of. Do you prefer if a?
Yeah. What about? I feel like that's a little
Do you
awkward.
prefer if a guy asks you if he can kiss you first or no?
I think that you need to be able to read body language well
Yeah.
because I think it can be cute, but in general, like just go for it. And but if she's not with her body like turned towards you or isn't lingering, if she's like, yeah, cool, see ya, then
you can
don't
usually tell.
don't try. If you are good at reading body language, I say go for it.
Oh, back to the wine thing though. I was on this. I was on this first date one time, and the girl went to like sit down and spill everything out of her purse. And then I helped while I was laughing. We were like laughing about it.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
we got everything in the purse. And then she did it again right away. And it was the funniest thing I've
She
ever
just
seen.
really loved.
She sounds
how
great.
You took care of her and you helped her clean,
Yeah.
and she was
Second
just
time
like,
I was like,
"I'm
you're
gonna
on
capture
your
this."
own. You're embarrassing me.
She didn't do it a third time. Rule of threes.
No, it was really funny though. Yeah.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Yeah, if
was
you're gonna spill
awesome.
wine on her once, at least do it 3 times,
Yeah,
so it's
well,
funnier.
If you walk away from this with,
With
anything,
anything.
I don't care about facts about these two and how well they know each other. It's that do it 3
Comedy
times.
comes in threes.
Yeah. Rule of thirds.
I had to check my hand after I did like that was 3. My
I'm trying
hand
to think
did.
of other funny. Do you have any funny like first date or date in general stories that are appropriate?
I mean, I'm sure I do.
What about you? Yeah.
Wait, first date preferences?
Or what first date like goofy stories like or dates in general that something funny like that happened?
First date goofy stories? No, isn't it? It's like surprisingly boring first date things.
Yeah.
I did one time kiss a girl while I was like behind the wheel of a car, like in her driveway, and I accidentally, like while we were kissing, because I like took my foot off the brake, and like the car ran up and then ran into like one of her parents' cars and like scraped it a bit. And
Is that a first
Oh,
date?
no.
no, this was like a girlfriend I had for
Oh,
a while,
okay.
and And then like the parents weren't home. This was just an extra car in the driveway, so I had to wait until they got home to tell them. But it turned out like it was like it did more damage to my crummy car than it did their car. Like there was enough we could take like nail polish remover and get it off their car. But it was still like
pretty
one of
funny,
those
yeah.
like this is the most terrible
old were
thing
you?
that's
That's
happened.
great.
16, 17.
That's funny.
I was recently on a date with the boy I'm dating, and we were at a diner like late night, and then a bunch of my friends walked in.
Oh God. Did they not know you were dating yet, or?
They didn't know. No,
Okay, so
it was
this
in the
is
very,
like
very
one of those,
beginning.
like, what do you
It
do?
was funny. And then I sat at a booth like a little farther down. I think Emily was actually there. She's still watching.
I think she is.
Yeah, and they kept turning around like waving. I was like,
Yeah,
oh
I've
my
done that to
god.
friends before. It's funny. Or like they're at a bar and you're like walking by and you're like, and the girl
Okay,
has
okay,
no idea.
all right.
All right, guys. Well, on the note, we're actually out of time. So I
Oh.
wanted to say
That was
thank
fun.
you, Chris. Yeah, it was really fun. Thanks for suffering my bad hosting at a Newlywed Game. I will not be hosting the reboot of the Newlywed Game. That
There's
is
actually,
not.
there's already a reboot.
Is there?
Yeah, it's really bad though.
Oh,
It's not
bad.
funny.
Anyway, guys, check out Chris on Chris Donahue.
/Chris Donahue
Yeah,
is mad.
there it is.
Yeah, that episode premieres tomorrow at 1 p.m. and there's an episode every week, every Thursday at 1 p.m. that you can see there.
Cool. Sam, what do you got going on?
Oh, well, I'm in a show every month at the UCB Theater. It's called Womantown. It's next Thursday at 8. You should come see that. And you can follow me on Twitter. Samantha Reese.
Yeah, with 3 A's.
3
I
A's.
hate that.
You guys, you
That's
can.
rude.
I tweeted
Yeah.
I tweeted wrong at 2 people today because of it.
Great.
One
You
was
guys,
They're the reason that's why it
Yeah.
is. Sorry, Nate. What?
it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. I have a YouTuber Valentine's Day video you can check out where I send video Valentines to people like Rob from I Hate Being Single, who's on your series coming up.
him and Shannon are in the next episode.
to
Hey
Tim
guys.
Helbig and to some of their friends. Beth, I don't know why I forgot Beth for a second. And also, I'm going to be showing my old playlist again where I had Grace Helbig, Hannah Hart, and Beth and Mimi Molly on doing Valentine's Day advice, or relationship advice. It's actually a pretty fun video series.
They're all funny, beautiful ladies.
They're all
They sure
funny,
are.
beautiful ladies, just like the one in this room, you guys.
Chris Donahue.
Chris Donahue. We're going to deflect that into something. Anyway, check us
beautiful.
out next week at 4. Beth Hoyt will be here, I believe, unless she somehow gets magically summoned away somewhere
She's
again.
in LA.
Yeah,
Hollywood Hoyt.
maybe she'll be back. We'll see. Anyway, see you guys later.
Bye.
And also, I'm going to be showing my old playlist again where I had Grace Helbig.